hey, my name's Matt Wertz, and I invited my friend Dave Barnes to come and hang out and ask me some questions because who better than your BFF?
None. So with the new record, you worked with 2 different producers, which is the first time that you've done that, I know.
Right. Yep.
So who were they? What were the experiences like? Where did you record them? You know.
Yeah. So the Ed Cash is the guy that I did the bulk of the record with, and that was kind of over the past 3 or 4 years with those couple records that I did with him. They were very much. I mean, those records were just labors of love. I mean, we spent months and months on those records. And then Marshall Altman was the guy that I went in to record these last 4 songs with, and I'd been really impressed by what he had done with the Brooke Fraser record and Matt Nathanson's record and Broussard's record. He just the stuff that he was putting out was really catching my ear. So I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to try working with somebody new and just see what that experience is like, and so it was cool because we got to track those songs live with the band. So we had everybody was in there. With Ed, we did a lot of preparation and kind of putting down kind of temporary bass parts and some drum loops to kind of guide the players to what they were going to play, and then we got them in later and played it. Yeah. This was very much okay, all right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we just go in, right? Actually, you don't count down.
You don't, but I was going with it.
It was and 5, 4, and then you start playing.
So where did you guys record them? Where were they recorded?
So we were in Burbank, California, and that was fun. I'd never spent that much time in LA, and just the vibe and the experience of recording in LA was really fun, and the musicians are different. They're just a different school, different mindset. So that was really fresh, and I feel like there was just an energy about that that was just different, not necessarily better or worse, but just a different energy. And so I loved that. And Marshall's really good at getting kind of just a very emotional, just a vibe out of the songs. And so the songs we picked for him to do, I feel fit his skill set perfectly.
And then the stuff with Ed was done.
In Nashville, in Franklin, which is just down the road, 20 minutes or so, and it's just a beautiful place. I mean, there's hundreds of deer, apparently thousands of deer.
According to Ed.
Ed likes to exaggerate, but there's deer running around at night, and fixing coffee in the morning, and it's
they're good, dude.
They're just driving 4-wheelers around. No, but it's just a really quaint place. It's in his house, and
so pretty different vibes.
Yeah, really different vibes. Marshall's vibe is a legit studio, and Ed's studio is legit as well, but it's not. Ed's is a part, kind of an addition onto his home, and it feels like a home, which is really great. And then Marshall's setup is in a recording studio.
Yeah. And
so you've got, that you feel okay, we are recording a record now. At Ed's, you're hanging out, and you're oh yeah, I guess we're gonna record.
Yeah.
And there's instruments all around that kind of reminds you that what you're here to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that you've been there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm just asking the questions today.
Totally.